Have you ever wondered how people perceive you when they recognize something extraordinary about your presence? When Allah chooses you, it becomes undeniable. The way others respond to you shifts, not because of your status, but because of the divine energy that surrounds you. In today's video, we'll explore the 7 powerful ways people behave when they see you as one of Allah's chosen servants. These responses are not coincidental. They are the result of the light you carry, the wisdom you reflect, and the strength you embody. Stay with us as we dive into these unmistakable signs that reveal how your connection with Allah leaves a lasting impact on everyone around you. Let's uncover the truth behind the behaviors that can't be hidden. 1. They look at you with respect and reverence. When Allah has chosen you, it becomes apparent to those around you in subtle yet profound ways. People who are attuned to the spiritual energy around them can't help but notice the unique light that emanates from within you. This light is not a physical one, but a divine presence that others instinctively recognize. It's as if they see something greater than just your physical appearance or achievements. It's the aura of peace, purpose, and divine guidance that surrounds you. When someone sees you as one of Allah's chosen servants, there is a deep, silent acknowledgement that occurs in their hearts. It's a humbling realization that you are walking in alignment with a higher purpose, one that transcends earthly concerns. They might not have the words to describe it, but they sense the sacredness you carry. It's as if they are in the presence of something holy and pure, something that commands reverence without you even having to say a word. The respect they offer you is not based on your material wealth or status. It's not about what you possess or where you come from, but rather it's about the invisible qualities that make you stand out in a crowd. Your connection with Allah, the sincerity in your actions, and the purity of your intentions shine through in everything you do. People begin to treat you differently because they recognize that you are a vessel of something much greater than themselves. They may be more careful with their words around you, more attentive to how they interact with you. There's a noticeable shift in their demeanor. It's not out of fear, but out of reverence. They understand that your presence in their life is a reminder of the higher truths that they may not always be in touch with. They see you as someone who carries the wisdom of Allah, someone whose very being reflects the qualities of mercy, kindness, and strength that Allah bestows upon His chosen servants. This respect and reverence come naturally because they realize, even if subconsciously, that they are in the presence of someone who represents a divine purpose. In many ways, you become a mirror for others, reflecting back to them the qualities they aspire to, but sometimes find difficult to achieve. And as they recognize this, they look at you with awe and respect, knowing that the path you walk is one of light, love, and faith that guides them to reflect on their own spiritual journey. 2. They seek your advice or guidance. When Allah has chosen you, people around you begin to see you as a source of wisdom, not just because of your knowledge, but because of the clarity and serenity that flows from within you. The divine light you carry acts as a guide for those who are lost or uncertain. They may not always understand why, but they instinctively feel drawn to you, as if your presence provides them with a sense of direction and peace that they can't find elsewhere. This attraction is more than just curiosity. It's a deep, subconscious recognition that you possess something they lack. They may come to you with questions about their personal struggles, their goals, or even about their own faith. Whether they admit it or not, they seek your counsel because they believe you have insight that can help them overcome the challenges they face. People who recognize you as one of Allah's chosen don't simply come for advice in the worldly sense. They are looking for spiritual guidance. They sense that the words you speak are filled with wisdom that transcends normal human understanding, coming from a place of deep connection with Allah. The advice you offer isn't just practical, it's rooted in faith, kindness, and divine guidance, which can change the course of someone's life. You might find that individuals seek you out for the smallest things: how to stay patient in a difficult time, how to approach a problem with faith, or how to strengthen their relationship with Allah. What they are really seeking is a way to realign their lives with the higher purpose they may have forgotten or are struggling to understand. They look to you because they trust that you are walking on the right path, and they want to walk beside you to find the same peace and clarity. Sometimes it's not even about speaking directly to them. Just your presence, your actions, and your peaceful demeanor offer a kind of guidance that doesn't need words. The way you handle life's difficulties with grace and faith becomes a model for them to follow. People begin to turn to you as a source of strength, not because you've told them what to do, but because they see that the way you live your life is a reflection of Allah's wisdom and mercy. Your advice is sought because it carries a profound weight, one that is divinely inspired, filled with compassion, and able to light the way for others. 3. They can't help but admire your patience. One of the most powerful qualities of Allah's chosen servants is their ability to remain patient, no matter what challenges or hardships come their way. When people observe you, they can't help but admire this patience. It's not something that's forced or pretended. Rather, it's a natural, deep-rooted peace that stems from your unwavering faith in Allah's plan. They see how you maintain your calm, even in the most trying circumstances, and this silently inspires them to reflect on their own behavior and reactions. Patience in Islam is not just about enduring hardship without complaint. It's about trusting in Allah's wisdom and timing, knowing that everything happens for a reason. As a chosen servant of Allah, you embody this quality in ways that others can clearly see. Whether you are dealing with personal loss, facing a difficult decision, or enduring a period of waiting, your patience radiates a quiet strength. It's not about suppressing emotions or ignoring difficulties, but rather about responding with a sense of calm and trust that Allah's will is always for the best. People around you begin to notice how you handle even the most stressful situations with an inner peace that they can't quite explain. While others may lash out, lose control, or react impulsively, you respond with a gentle steadiness that leaves them in awe. Your ability to wait for Allah's guidance and trust in His timing is not only admirable, it's also a reminder for others of the importance of patience in their own lives. This admiration comes from a place of deep respect because, in a world where instant gratification is often the norm, your patience stands out. In your quiet moments of reflection, prayer, and devotion, others see the power of patience at work. They recognize that true strength isn't in quick reactions or impulsive actions. It's in the ability to wait, to trust, and to remain steady no matter what the world throws at you. Your patience is not just about enduring, it's about thriving in the face of hardship. People who see you understand that your calm demeanor comes from a deep, unshakable faith in Allah's wisdom. They can't help but admire how you've cultivated this ability to remain composed, how you've learned to live in the moment without being overwhelmed by the challenges around you. Your patience becomes a source of inspiration for them to look inward and ask themselves, how can I be more patient? How can I trust Allah more deeply? They see that patience is not a passive act. It is a powerful and active demonstration of faith. And while they may never fully understand the depth of your inner peace, they know that your patience is a divine gift, one that helps you navigate life's trials with grace. while also inspiring those around you to develop the same strength. They may even find themselves trying to emulate your patience in their own lives, striving to become more like you in how they respond to the world's challenges with calmness, faith, and unwavering trust in Allah's plan. 4. They feel intimidated by your presence. When you are one of Allah's chosen servants, your presence carries a weight that can be felt by those around you. It's not because of your physical stature or the clothes you wear, but because of the divine energy you radiate. There's an invisible force that emanates from within you, and people who are sensitive to this energy can't help but feel it. It's a kind of awe-inspiring presence that causes others to instinctively step back and become more self-aware. They may not understand why, but they feel intimidated, often not because of you personally, but because they recognize that you are walking with Allah. This intimidation comes from a place of realization. People sense that you are not just anyone. You are someone who carries the weight of divine purpose and spiritual power. It's as if your very being reflects the presence of Allah, and that awareness can be overwhelming for those who may not have the same spiritual depth or connection. They might feel exposed in your presence, as if their own shortcomings are more apparent, simply because they recognize the contrast between your pure heart and their own struggles. When you walk into a room, it's not just your physical appearance that gets noticed, it's the aura of peace and strength that surrounds you. This presence can cause discomfort in others, especially if they are not at peace with themselves or with their own faith. They may feel a sense of vulnerability, as though they are being reminded of their own spiritual gaps. While they may admire you from a distance, they might find themselves hesitating to approach you, unsure of how to measure up to the serenity and spiritual purity you represent. This feeling of intimidation is not about fear in the conventional sense. It's about being in the presence of something far greater than oneself. The light you carry reminds others of what they could be or aspire to be. It forces them to confront their own weaknesses, and that can be an uncomfortable realization. Yet, it is also a necessary one. Allah's chosen servants are often the catalysts for change in the lives of others, simply by being who they are and embodying the principles of faith and righteousness. This feeling of intimidation might even inspire admiration and respect. They recognize that your strength is not from worldly power or influence, but from something far more profound, your connection to Allah. And though they may feel overwhelmed, they are also drawn to you. The fear they feel is not of you, but of what they could become if they too devoted themselves more fully to the divine path. They feel the pull to change, to better themselves, and to strive toward a higher state of spiritual being. It's important to understand that this intimidation is not a negative reflection of you. It's a recognition of the divine light within you. The effect you have on others is a testament to your spiritual journey and the radiance you share with the world. People can't help but be affected by the presence of Allah's chosen ones, because it's a presence that calls them to become better versions of themselves. They may not express it directly, but deep down, they know they are witnessing something truly remarkable, an individual who reflects the greatness of Allah, and that's something that cannot be ignored. 5. They are quiet around you. When Allah has chosen you, your presence has a unique effect on the people around you, often in ways they don't fully understand. One of the most subtle signs that others recognize the divinity within you is the quiet that settles around you. It's as if the energy you exude demands silence, an unspoken respect for the sacred space you create wherever you go. This isn't about you commanding silence. Rather, it's a reflection of the deep, peaceful aura that Allah's chosen servants naturally radiate. In the presence of someone truly chosen by Allah, people tend to become more reflective, more introspective, Your calmness and connection with Allah serve as a silent reminder of the higher spiritual truths that they may have forgotten or ignored. They might not even realize why they feel compelled to remain quiet, but they instinctively know that their words seem insignificant in comparison to the stillness and serenity that surrounds you. Your mere presence invokes a sense of peace that others recognize as something holy and pure. It's not just that they are respecting you, it's that they are respecting the divine energy you carry with you. This quietness is more than just a momentary pause in conversation. It reflects a deeper recognition of the sacredness in your being. It's as if they understand, on a subconscious level, that being near you is like being near something sacred. And in those moments, words seem trivial. They become more aware of their own actions, their own speech, as if they don't want to disturb the purity of the space you create. When people are in your presence, their usual chatter and distractions often give way to contemplation and introspection. This silence can also be a sign of awe and wonder. When they see you living in such alignment with Allah's will, they realize they are witnessing something rare, a living embodiment of faith, purpose, and divine wisdom. And when people are confronted with this, they often find themselves at a loss for words. They can feel the weight of their own inadequacies, and in this realization, they grow quiet, not out of disrespect, but out of reverence for the sacredness they perceive in you. The silence can also be a sign of spiritual discomfort. Those who are far from their own faith might feel unsettled in your presence. Your connection to Allah may act as a mirror to their own spiritual distance, and this realization can be jarring. The quietness they adopt could be a natural defense mechanism, as they are unsure how to engage with someone who represents a spiritual ideal they feel they are not living up to. However, even in this discomfort, there is still a recognition of the purity and strength within you. For those who are spiritually attuned, the quiet around you becomes a moment of reflection. It's a space where they can evaluate their own faith, their own actions, and their own relationship with Allah. The silence you inspire is not just the absence of noise, it's a presence that calls others to pause and reflect on the greater truths of existence, truths that you embody through your connection with the divine. This quietness is a reflection of the powerful, unspoken impact you have on others. It's not just about silencing the room, it's about creating a space where Allah's presence can be felt more strongly. Through your peace, patience, and alignment with Allah's will, you invite others to experience the tranquility that only comes from true faith. The quietness that surrounds you is a testament to the divine energy you carry, and it reminds others to reconnect with the sacredness within themselves. 6. They feel a sense of guilt. When Allah has chosen you, your presence in the lives of others can stir emotions they may not be aware of, and one of the most profound emotions they may feel in your presence is guilt. This sense of guilt arises not from anything you do or say, but from the way you live your life, how you walk with purpose, integrity, and faith in Allah. People who recognize that you are one of Allah's chosen often feel as though your presence is a reminder of what they themselves could be doing or should be doing, but aren't. Your devotion, patience, and inner peace highlight the spiritual distance they may have from their own faith, and this realization can lead to feelings of guilt. This guilt isn't necessarily something they express outwardly, but it quietly settles in their hearts. The way you carry yourself, a model of self-discipline, grace, and faith, brings to light the ways in which they might not be living up to their full potential. They may begin to question their own actions, wondering if they are truly walking the path that Allah has intended for them. They might feel ashamed of their own choices, their lack of spiritual connection, or their neglect of the duties Allah has entrusted them with. This is especially true when they witness how devoted you are to your faith, how you prioritize your relationship with Allah, and how you consistently live by the principles that guide you. When people see the peace and fulfillment you have found in your faith, they cannot help but compare it to their own spiritual journey. The distance between where you are and where they feel they should be can be a painful realization. They might begin to reflect on the time they've wasted, the opportunities they've missed to connect more deeply with Allah, or the bad habits they haven't yet corrected. This reflection can spark a profound sense of guilt, as they feel a sense of regret for not prioritizing their relationship with Allah in the way that you have. This guilt is not necessarily negative. It can be a catalyst for change. In fact, it can serve as the push they need to take their faith more seriously. Your presence, your way of living, your deep connection to Allah acts as a mirror, reflecting the areas of their lives where they need to improve. While the initial reaction may be uncomfortable, it can spark introspection and a desire to realign their actions with their true purpose. People may find themselves asking, "Why am I not as committed? Why am I not doing more to strengthen my connection with Allah?" Your very existence is a reminder of the level of devotion and faith that is possible, and it challenges them to rise above their own excuses. This guilt, though difficult to carry, can lead to self-improvement and spiritual growth if they choose to use it as motivation to become better. Your humility and kindness in the face of this may soften the effect of the guilt. You don't judge them, and your gentle reminder through your actions, how you treat others, how you perform your prayers, how you carry yourself with grace, encourages them to start making positive changes without feeling condemned. They know that they are not being judged by you, but by their own inner awareness, and this realization can move them to seek closeness to Allah. This feeling of guilt may lead to positive transformation. People may begin to make more conscious efforts to strengthen their relationship with Allah, inspired by the way you live your life. They may start to seek forgiveness, practice more patience, engage in acts of charity, and approach their daily lives with a renewed sense of purpose. In a way, your presence serves as a silent call to them to reconnect with their faith and strive for spiritual purity. The guilt they feel is a necessary discomfort that can lead to a stronger connection with Allah, reminding them that they are capable of becoming the best versions of themselves, just as you have done. So, while they may feel guilty in your presence, this emotion serves as a powerful reminder that Allah's chosen servants are walking reflections of the divine truth, and this truth calls everyone to rise to their highest potential. Through your example, others are not only confronted with their shortcomings, but are also invited to improve and realign their lives with the divine guidance that you so humbly carry. 7. They attempt to imitate your strength and virtue. When Allah has chosen you, your life becomes a reflection of the divine qualities that others long to embody. You carry with you not just your faith, but a deep strength and virtue that others can see and feel. This power is not of the worldly kind. It's a spiritual strength that comes from your connection with Allah. It's an inner fortitude that transcends circumstances, challenges, and even the hardships of life. People around you, whether they are conscious of it or not, begin to take note of the way you handle difficulties, maintain composure, and embody virtues like patience, humility, and kindness. At some point, many of these individuals will attempt to imitate the strength and virtue that you display so naturally. It might start with something as simple as observing how you respond to adversity. Perhaps they notice how you maintain your peace during a trial, or how you are able to forgive others, even when it's difficult. They will look at the way you prioritize your relationship with Allah and recognize the sense of purpose it gives you, and they will want to replicate that. This desire to imitate comes not from jealousy or rivalry, but from admiration and a recognition that your way of being brings peace, fulfillment, and strength in a way that they long for. This imitation might manifest in small ways at first. They may start asking you questions about your spiritual practices, your daily routine, or how you maintain your calm and composure when others would panic. They might begin to observe how you interact with others, how you speak with kindness, and how you carry yourself with humility and respect. They may even start to emulate your mannerisms or the way you express gratitude for the blessings in your life. It's a natural human tendency to want to adopt qualities in others that we admire. And when they see these qualities in you, they are subconsciously drawn to adopt them in their own lives. But imitation goes beyond surface-level actions. It also reflects a deeper desire to mirror the source of your strength, your faith, and your relationship with Allah. They might start incorporating more prayer, seeking Allah's guidance in their lives, and striving to be more mindful of their actions. They see how much peace it brings you, and they want that peace for themselves. When they see how much purpose and strength your connection with Allah gives you, they begin to cultivate that same connection, even if it's in small steps at first. They may try to copy your actions, but they soon realize that the strength they see in you isn't something that can be copied directly. It's the result of years of dedication, spiritual growth, and a deep, personal connection to Allah. They might start to feel frustrated when they can't replicate your peace or your ability to maintain composure in challenging times. But in these moments, they learn that the true source of your strength is not in your actions alone. It's in the sincerity of your faith and the depth of your relationship with Allah. This imitation can also inspire them to undergo their own spiritual awakening. It encourages them to seek deeper understanding, to reconnect with Allah in ways they never considered before. They might begin a more earnest practice of self-reflection, regularly seek knowledge, and work on embodying the virtues that you live by. They realize that this imitation isn't about becoming you. It's about becoming the best version of themselves through their own connection to Allah. They might try to adopt your outward practices without fully understanding the deeper essence behind them. They may start praying more often, dressing more modestly, or engaging in acts of charity. But through these actions, they slowly start to realize that true strength comes from within, and that the virtues they see in you must be cultivated with sincerity and devotion, not just imitated superficially. This realization can often lead to their own spiritual journey, where they seek to deepen their connection with Allah and build their own foundation of strength and virtue. The imitation is a reflection of the impact you have on others as one of Allah's chosen servants. It shows that your actions, your way of life, and the strength you exude are not only visible, but also deeply inspiring. People are drawn to you because they see the power of faith in everything you do, and in trying to imitate your strength and virtue, they begin to discover the path that leads them to their own transformation. While they may never fully replicate your exact journey, they are inspired to walk their own path of faith, strength, and devotion to Allah, encouraged by the example you set. Your life becomes a beacon, not only guiding them, but also helping them find the strength and virtues that Allah has instilled within them. So remember, as you walk through life as one of Allah's chosen servants, don't be discouraged by the way people react. They may feel intimidated, guilty, or in awe of you, but it's all a reflection of the beauty and strength that Allah has placed within you. Continue to walk with grace, humility, and unwavering faith, and let your light shine. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spiritual content. May Allah continue to bless you and guide you on your journey.